Hello, and welcome to the Flick Advisor. Today we're going to review The Hitman's Bodyguard. The Hitman's Bodyguard is directed by Patrick Hughes. It's starring Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds, and in a smaller role, Selma Hayek. So what really works well with this movie is the personalities involved. Ryan Reynolds pretty much plays Ryan Reynolds, and Samuel L. Jackson pretty much plays Samuel L. Jackson. I would say both have probably been dialed up a little bit from the movies you've seen them in previously. Maybe Ryan Reynolds dialed down a little bit from Deadpool, and Samuel Jackson dialed up maybe a little bit more than maybe Kingsman or Nick Fury from Shield. But you're pretty much getting those guys. You're getting their personalities clashing with each other.
You won't last 1 hour without me.
You gonna be a little bitch about it?
No, when life gives you shit, you make Kool-Aid.
Life doesn't usually give you shit and then turn into a beverage. First. I'm first.
It is, you almost can't call it typical anymore, but it's like your typical buddy cop movie. They're not necessarily cops. They're not even necessarily good guys, but they're the guys you're rooting for in terms of the story. Ryan Reynolds is he's a bodyguard. He is somebody who helps his clients get point A to point B without being harmed. So they're high level clients. They're maybe witnesses or important people that might want to be, maybe people want to take them out. And it's his job to get them from point A to point B without being assassinated.
This is Michael Bryce. I'm an executive protection agent. I've extracted my client. Cleanup is required. I want to call the bomb squad. Make it the fire department.
Is that my car?
I'm afraid so. Have a seat. It's been a long day.
Samuel Jackson is a hitman, so it's his job to assassinate people before they get to point B. And so the movie, without spoiling too much, the movie starts off with Ryan Reynolds failing one of his missions. So Ryan Reynolds plays a dejected bodyguard while Samuel Jackson plays kind of like the best hitman in the world, kind of. And so now it's Ryan Reynolds' job to protect Sam Jackson as the hitman. He has to testify in court against another guy. So Ryan Reynolds plays a dejected bodyguard while Samuel Jackson plays kind of like the best hitman in the world, kind of. And so now it's Ryan Reynolds' job to protect Sam Jackson as the hitman. He has to testify in court against another guy. I'm not going to go into the whole point of the plot, but you've seen that type of movie before, so it's not that part that's the original part. You're not watching the movie for the plot in this case. This is one of the movies that you're watching, like those old buddy cop movies. You like to see Chris Tucker's personality go against Jackie Chan's. You like to see Eddie Murphy's personality against Nick Nolte. This is the kind of film that they used to make more of back in the day, but they stopped. I'm not exactly sure why. People always enjoyed them. Maybe it became a trend, and this is the down end of that trend. But there's some recent ones that involve Shane Black. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is a great one. The Nice Guys from either last year or 2 years ago is a great one. Pretty much any Shane Black buddy cop movie is great. And so this is a throwback to the Shane Black type of buddy cop movies that we haven't had in a while.
Find a more intelligent way. Holy fucking shit. Okay, on three. 1.
My bad. You're bad.
Again, Samuel L. Jackson has to get to court to testify. It is Ryan Reynolds' job to make sure that Sam Jackson doesn't get killed before that happens. That dynamic works great. If I haven't explained that to you, if you haven't been able to tell from my enthusiasm between about their personalities and them clashing, it's great. Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson. This is fun. The whole movie, when they're doing this, and they do that throughout the whole movie. The clashing of personalities, the bumping of heads, that's great. The whole movie. The places where the movie takes a dip are the places where maybe they're not talking a lot, and the places where the action scenes come in. The hand-to-hand action scenes are all actually pretty good.
The transport is in there.
What the
Fucker.
My job is to keep you out of harm's way.
Thank God you're here. Don't know what I would have done without you.
The action scenes that are not at that level are the car chases, the boat chases. Some of those things that seem like they should be a whole lot more fun when it's happening, they go on so long that you actually have time to realize that you're not having that much fun with the car chases. And that feels odd because car chases in movies are supposed to be fun. Salma Hayek is in the movie. She plays Samuel L. Jackson's wife. She is pretty much hilarious in her scenes. She owns her scenes. She almost kind of steals the movie. It seems like she's in the movie for a lot longer than she actually is because she's such a presence.
Mrs. Kincaid, you need to tell us where your husband is.
Why the fuck should I? That is your fucking job, motherfucker. But obviously, you suck at it.
Baby, it's me. Made a shank yet?
It's a Dutch prison, Darius. What are they gonna do, beat me with a clog?
She sounds like she's gonna make a good mother someday.
So in terms of an overall movie, this movie doesn't do that much great. Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, great. The action scenes that are hand-to-hand, really good. Everything else is pretty much just passable. The witty banter between Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds, A1, top-notch, top-tier stuff. You're going to love that when you're watching the movie. When that's not happening, you're just kind of along for the ride. There's very well directed action fight scenes, very basic directed stunt driving, water chase, car chase scenes. It's the personalities. If you like to see those personalities clash, you're actually going to have a great time with the movie. The movie's a lot of fun. It's about as much fun as it looks. The movie looks like a lot of fun if you watch the trailer, and that's exactly what it is. Unfortunately, it's nothing more than that. There's no deep story that's going to get you really involved in the characters. Everything else besides the personalities is kind of run-of-the-mill. And since that's the case, I'm going to have to give The Hitman's Bodyguard a 7 out of 10. It's passable with some great moments and great personalities. Down in the comment section, if you would let me know what your favorite buddy cop movies are. I'm a big fan of the Shane Black ones, of course, the Lethal Weapons. Love Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, love The Last Boy Scout, and love The Nice Guys. 48 Hours, those are all great ones. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite buddy cop movie is. If you've seen this movie, what was your thoughts on it? Hit the like button, subscribe please. Have more reviews coming for you soon. It's the Flick Advisor signing out. Thank you.